Hi, this is Sarah Brash. So I wanted to talk about this study that was done in Germany, and it was about how German girls don't want to have sexual or romantic relationships with new immigrants from the Middle East, from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, from wherever they're from, and that German girls have no interest, and how this is some kind of racist failing on the part of German girls, that they don't, highly educated German girls, highly intelligent German girls, very beautiful German girls, and they don't want to have anything to do with these hordes of migrant men from the Middle East. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Tend to be Muslim men. And so there was a lot of talk on X about this study, and about how it seemed to be saying that this was a racist failing on the part of these girls, that they don't want to have anything to do with these disgusting men. And so, low IQ, disgusting men come from cultures where raping infidel white women is awesome. And we can see what's happening in Germany, that it's just insane. It's so grossly disproportional, compared to the numbers of migrant men that are in Germany from Muslim countries, and they are responsible for this huge percentage of the sex crimes and the rapes that are taking place in Germany. And so as part of the discussion, I said, at some point, these women need to vote for their own self-preservation. You would think that at some point, because of course the discussion turned into how it's just insane that these white liberal women, if they're in Germany, if they're in the US, are voting for mass immigration from these Muslim countries, from these backwards countries, third world countries, and that at some point these liberal women have to vote for their own self-preservation. Otherwise, you can't complain about the rapes and the sex crimes, and like there's the grooming gangs in the UK. If you're not going to preserve yourself, at least save your own children. So I agree. That's what I did.